Well, that was weird. I was going to do a Shovel Knight review, and I ended up doing a Super Paper Mario review. Now I'm just still in this room with no way out. It's locked. I don't know how. I don't know, maybe that guy's wizard. Then that cop came in. This is really weird. Well, now I'm in this room, I might as well just try and entertain myself. Oh, hey, look at this. It's a Fruit Flip toy. Yay, 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 yay. I want you to play with my stuff. This is your stuff? This is your stuff? Yes. Oh, what was that? Anyway, so, okay, I was thinking about maybe I could do a review of something, and we could start a new show together.
Okay.
This is where we do reviews. It's called Our Two Cents.
Okay.
Anyway, you want to start the first episode? Let's go, let's start it. Okay, Our 2 cents! Wait, 6 cents?
Yeah.
Just throw the penny. Our 2 cents! Anyway, so, now that we have a show and we just did an intro, we don't have a game to play. What are we supposed to do? Oh my god, Mario Super Sluggers. I love this game. This is a game very near and dear to my heart. Let's do this. He likes it, I guess. Anyway, so our 2 cents, let's talk about our 2 cents first, because that was kind of a lot of information at once. So basically, our 2 cents is going to be a show where we do a review, but basically, we get a game, and then we do, categories, and we each state our opinion about it.
And, our favorite things, and...
Yes, things like that. Yeah, so the first one for Mario Super Sluggers, let's talk about the actual game first. So, the actual game is a Mario baseball game. There's at least one on the GameCube, maybe 2. I think there's only one, though. But this one is by far better. Yes. So, basically, there's a story mode, you can unlock characters, but we'll talk about all that later. Yeah. So, let's talk about the characters. So, a lot of the characters are actually really good. Each character has their own stats, so they're all better at fielding or hitting.
Some are fast, some are better at catching, some are good at batting.
And then some of them have star swings, and those are for special people that we'll talk about later, the captains. So
they're not just captains. Donkey Kong's not a captain.
Yeah, he is. Oh, anyway, so. Some of the characters are pretty useless. The other ones have a star swing, but the captains have their own animations and stuff like that. But the regular characters just their back kind of glows up a little bit, and then they swing, and I think it's slightly more powerful, but it's not too great.
No, it's kind of useless.
It is kind of useless,
just like Princess Baby Peach.
Just like the babies and the princesses. But anyway, let's not talk about that. So anyway, that's pretty much it. We'll talk about our favorite characters and our favorite stuff later. Next, we should talk about the stadiums. So the stadiums, depending on whether you're in story mode or regular mode, they're a little bit different. So in story mode, there are interactive worlds that you can walk around in. Yeah. While if you're just in exhibition mode or mini games or things like that, it's normal. So you want to talk about the stadiums? Yeah. So I've been talking about that.
So Mario Stadium is just a normal baseball stadium with an M in the outfield. It's good for practice, but it's basic, but it's kind of fun to play in there.
Because the only thing I don't like about Mario games is Mario Kart and Mario Sports games is that they all have items and stuff like that. I just want to be able to kind of that's why I like going in time trials and Mario Kart games, and why I pick this with 9 innings. Some normal characters, no star swings, no items, no things like that, so you just kind of play normal. And Mario Stadium is perfect for that, because there's nothing that you can't turn off in the outfield, and things like that. So you can talk.
Then there's a few unlockable stages. I won't spoil them. You unlock them by doing story mode.
I want to talk about them.
You can talk about them in a minute.
Okay, fine.
So there's different stages. One awesome one is Peach's Ice Garden. Peach's Ice Garden, yep. It's made of ice, so you can slip sometimes, so it's harder to outfield. But I think the runners, or is it the outfield?
Outfield?
Yeah, the outfield can also have the freezy things.
Yes, and the freezies are if you ever played Double Dash, in the like throughout the race in Sherbert Land. There are the Freezies, which are those like big like mountain-looking things that have their angry face. They're there
and if
too.
you touch them, you'll freeze.
You'll freeze.
Those are in this stage.
Yes, those are pretty annoying when you're like an outfield and it hits you, because then you can get like an easy like double or triple. So it's a little annoying.
Then there's Yoshi Park. Yoshi Park is a really gimmicky but fun stage.
Yes.
Yoshi Park has first gimmick is pipes that if a ball goes into one of them, it'll pop out another pipe, leading to a lot of annoying things in the outfield.
Yes, a lot of stuff there.
Then there's a thing that most people actually don't know about, but it's there. There's a train in the background and a tunnel. Most people, him included,
I haven't played in a long time.
They thought that the train doesn't do anything. But I found out that if you can hit a ball back there and outfielders go in the train tunnel, the train can run over them. They'll be flattened for about 10 seconds, leading you to get easy runs.
Yeah, it's very easy runs.
Then there's
then here let me talk about a couple.
Okay.
So then there's you want me to talk about like the story mode version. So I'll talk about the story mode versions, because basically he has never played story mode before. So I actually had to fill him in on the 2 stages you unlocked, and he was like, "What?" It was kind of an awkward moment. But anyway, I'll talk about a couple of them, and then I'll talk about the story mode for all of them. So then there's Wario City, which is that one's pretty gimmicky too. So basically, it's Wario City, and there's a big like theater in the background of Wario, and he's holding the magician hat and stuff like that. And the actual gimmicks is in the outfield. There are like these like the street arrows, and if a ball hits them, then they'll like go in that. So say you hit a ball as the outfield, and then it hits the arrow pointing left, then the ball will go left. And the other thing is that there are like sewage pipes, and then water will shoot out of them sometimes, and that can have ball or outfielders, I think. So that gets pretty annoying when you're in the outfield, all that combined. Yeah, and then there's my favorite stage, probably because I love the music and stuff like that. It's like original like Donkey Kong music and stuff. It's
Kong Jungle.
Kong Jungle, and
Kong Jungle is awesome.
Yeah, and there's not too much to that. There's just
the poisonous flowers.
Yes, there's poisonous flowers which they like sprout up sometimes, and they emit like a noxious gas, or is it just it makes you like fall asleep or pass out. The infielders for a couple seconds, or the outfielders. I think there's some infield too. Yeah, I don't know. Besides that, there are just barrels that can roll around and like squash you. Oh, it's weird because in one of the trailers, I think it's actually in the game or something, in like one of the cutscenes, like somebody's like, I think it's Donkey Kong is like riding or somebody's riding on top of it at some point. I don't know if they're stopping or something, but they're on top of it, and you can actually do that, which is like, I don't know, it's like the Wario, like the, the Smash Bros. Trailer where Wario has like the explosive fart that like explodes everything, but you can't actually do that in game. It's something like that. It's not as big though. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and then besides that's pretty much it. And then the 2 that you can unlock is Luigi's Mansion, which he said he was going to talk about it, but I want to talk about it because they're really fun. Luigi's Mansion. Dun, dun. Yes, actually, because it's before Dark Moon came out, which so it's awesome because it has like the original music and the actual like thing, like the mansions in the background, like the trees. Yeah, you supply the music and I'll talk. So basically, just the only thing is that there are like these tombstones that the ball can hit. And basically, all that does is it just like emits like a purple gas. It can't do anything, I don't think. So I don't know. But then also ghosts are there, and I think they can do stuff to outfielders. But mostly it's the ball. I think they like pick it up and they like throw it. And there's the Daisy Cruiser, which is really fun because there's like it's kind of like the GameCube track, obviously. You can stop doing the music now because it's Daisy Cruiser. Anyway, basically that one just has like tables and stuff. It doesn't have too much stuff and gimmicks in that one. So yeah, so anyway, so then the story mode for all of them is Peach's Ice Garden is basically just there's like a garden maze out front, and there's like a spot where you can use Yoshi and stuff like that. I'll try to make this quick because we have a bunch more stuff to talk about. There's Wario City, which is basically just a city, and it's all fogged out. You have to use puzzles to like kind of like get rid of all of it. All the fog. Then there's Yoshi Park, which is just a theme park. It has shops and rides and stuff like that. Then Kong Jungle is pretty much the same. It's just a jungle, basically. And then there's like a waterfall where you can get like the crumblings and stuff. It's pretty cool. And then you can actually go you can actually go for story mode in Luigi's Mansion or Daisy Cruiser. You can just play mini games and stuff on them, which is a little bit sad, but it kind of makes sense. Like, I would love to go on the Daisy Cruiser like you could in Mario Kart Double Dash, just like walking around. I don't know. I've always wanted to walk around in Mario Kart tracks. I've just always thought it'd be fun. Anyways, yeah. So next you can talk because I just talked about all that.
So
next,
Star Swings.
do we talk about like teams? And like how to unlock characters. So you can unlock characters throughout story mode by like talking to them, and like you can use captains. Like I said, you can use your powers to like uncover characters.
Like Yoshi.
Like Yoshi, you can ground pound, and stuff like that, a bunch of stuff like that. And yeah, and then basically you talk to them, and then you do like a little mini game. So anyway, he's gonna talk about teams and captains.
So the team captains are a few iconic Mario characters that are a lot better than most of the other characters, which are just filler. And they have their own special, I think, run by inning things, as well as star catches.
Yeah, star swings.
And star pitches.
Yes.
So Mario he's pretty good all around, but he's nice because
He's Mario.
Yeah, he's Mario, and he can do a fireball swing.
Yes.
And a fireball pitch, which are pretty decent.
Yeah, they're decent because it just like shoots a fireball, and it's pretty much guaranteed to go to the outfield unless somebody catches it, which is it's pretty hard to catch like a star pitch or like hit a star pitch and stuff. And yeah, so we gotta speed up a little bit because we've been talking for a while. So yeah. Yeah. So then, let's just talk about a couple more things. So let's talk about some tips for new players. So basically, there's a couple things. There's something called chemistry, which basically, if you have 3 people that have chemistry in the outfields, usually they have something to do with games. Like Mario has chemistry with like Piantas and the Inokis, I think, because he was in Super Mario Sunshine.
Like Luigi
and like
Peach.
Luigi and Peach and stuff like that.
Like Bowser has synergy with most of his minions.
Yes,
chemistry with
yeah,
minions,
stuff like that.
Like King K. Rool and the Kremlings.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And then basically what you can do with that is when you're batting, if 2 people like in the you can choose like the batting order. If you have 2 people next to each other, then when you have the first person,
Outfield, not the batting order.
no batting order too. That's how you get the items. So you get an item, and then it randomly goes just through like a wheel. And then when you hit the ball, you can use the items to like hit people in the outfield. So there's shells, bananas, bombs, normal like Mario Kart items. Yeah. And then if you're in the outfield, you can do 2 things. You can do the buddy toss and the buddy throw. I know. And then so the buddy throw is basically when there's a home run, you basically just double tap the A button. And then you'll throw the person in the air, which is a little bit awkward, like Bowser Jr. is just trying to throw Bowser into the air. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
But then you can go up there, and it's almost guaranteed to get the ball.
Yes, unless you're too early, too late, or just like you went like higher than the ball or something, which is kind of random.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you can talk about the buddy.
But it's
buddy
really
throws.
helpful.
Yes, it's really that saved me twice in a game I was playing the other day. Anyway, you talk about the start. Yeah.
The buddy toss is less useful, but it's still pretty good. So the buddy toss is where if you have 2 players with chemistry in the outfield, you can press B if you're close to the ball. It'll launch to the other player with chemistry. Then if you throw the ball instead of a normal throw, it'll throw really fast to the next possible base.
I think it goes, if somebody's coming home, then it automatically goes to home base.
Yeah, if someone's going to first, it'll go to first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it goes really fast, they cannot outrun it.
Yes. And other things like tips, for other tips, just basically just take advantage of stats and chemistry and stuff like that. So real quick, I want to talk about star pitches and star swings. So, yeah. So basically, what you should do is you just, while you're pitching or batting, you press A and B together, and then basically just get like your own your cutscene type thing. Not very big.
Your own little move, I guess.
Yeah.
That will help you. Like, for example, Wario can throw 2 balls at once, except one is fake.
Yes.
Or Waluigi can throw a giant ball.
Yeah. Yeah, so those are all pretty helpful. That's pretty much all we have time for because we've been talking for a really long time. They're probably not going to be this long. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. If you like us, subscribe and check out for other videos. And yes, anyways, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Bye!